Yo, what is up, guys? It's Killer Luke for the win, back with some more Clash of Clans. Today I'm bringing you episode number 10, I believe, number 9 or 10 of Farming in Crystal League. So, to start off on this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Wizard and Pekka raid. Now I'm going to drop this first Pekka here just to tank, specifically just to tank, and so I can make sure I take out all the other outskirt buildings. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go into 2 more Pekkas, and I'm going to slowly drop my last 2 from there. So it looks like they are all going the right way, and I think I've done a pretty good job so far of making sure that my troops actually know what they're doing. Unfortunately, it looks like this one Pekka goes a little bit off, but maybe he's going to make his way inside and help out anyways. So in the meantime, my Pekkas on the right side are doing a really good job of making their way through this base and doing a ton of damage. Unfortunately, it looks like they just swung and missed. They did that little glitch. I don't really know why that Supercell still hasn't fixed that. I'm sure you guys know of a lot of things they haven't fixed, like ghosting and a bunch of crazy stuff like the hacks and glitches and stuff like that. I don't really know. I think Supercell is really kind of slacking a little bit. That's just my personal opinion. I think that there's a lot of things in the game that they should really work on. And yeah, I mean, they literally my XP bar has been glitched since Clan Wars came out, and that was like over a month ago. It's really insane. I've even leveled up, but I don't want to make a rant video for you guys. I mean, I'm not, you know, hating on Supercell really. I just feel like they are slacking a little bit over there in Finland at the Supercell team. I still love those guys, but yeah, you guys are slacking. Anyways, skipping ahead to the next raid here. We got over 700k and a really solid base. Yeah. Anyways, as far as Supercell goes, I think that they will pick up the pace pretty soon. But I just don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. It's kind of crazy. The stuff that's going wrong with the Clash of Clans. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and drop some guys, a bunch of wizards on the right side here. Try to take out all these outskirt buildings. Once again, I want to make sure I clear a path for my Pekkas to actually go inside of this village. So as you can see there, I actually did drop a healing spell on my Hog Riders. I was hoping they could go ahead and destroy a bunch of these defenses. Also, I didn't really need 2 healing spells to go with my Pekkas here. So once again, now that my Pekkas really veering off, I'm going to try to make sure that I can clear a path for him and for my other Pekkas before I drop them, because I don't want them to just run outside of the base the whole time, because I might run out of time, or who knows what would happen then. So I'm going to go ahead and drop another Pekka. Unfortunately, he's going to go for this army camp in the corner. This guy had a really weird base layout, and it was kind of really distracting for the Pekkas. But nonetheless, finally cleared out a pretty good path for them to go inside, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple wall breakers there and a Raidz spell, and make sure that they can make their way into the center of the base. So now they did. They're doing a ton of damage in there. I'm going to go drop another Raidz spell in there, and that should do a ton of work. Definitely going to help out with these Teslas that are actually doing a fair amount of damage to this Pekka. Now that he's taken all of those out and those wizards just did so much work to all that, I'm going to go and drop another healing spell in there to make sure everybody stays alive in the center. And it looks like nobody's really much of dying. I still have 9 wizards left. I'm probably going to spread them out on the right side of this guy's base fairly soon here, and see if they can, yeah, go ahead and take out the rest of these outskirt buildings. I don't think I really need all of them. I'm pretty sure the guys that I have left on the battlefield should easily make short work of the rest of these buildings that we've got left here. We've got, let me see, we've got 2 Pekkas left out of what, 4 or no? No, is there another? We got 3 Pekkas. So really only think like 1 Pekka died. So this is really solid. Really easy base. Crystal 2 has been pretty easy mode. You might have to skip a little while, but you're bound to find really good raids up here. Any higher than this, then it gets a lot tougher. I know in Crystal 1, where I'm at right now, I actually managed to make it to Crystal 1 by accident last night. I was actually doing a live stream, guys. My stream quality really wasn't the best. It really wasn't even very good at all. But I made it happen, and it was pretty entertaining in my opinion. I actually got some good raids, and everybody seemed to enjoy the stream. So I may or may not do a live stream after I upload this video. If I do, I'll be sure to leave the link to that in the description, and be sure to check that out. Also follow me on Twitter. I always tweet out whenever I'm going to do something like that. So yeah, I always tweet out whenever I'm going to upload a video or live stream or anything like that. I'm really wanting to get into this live streaming scene on Clash of Clans. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, but I went and looked at the streamers, and really, I'm not gonna lie, everyone is really low level, like, that streams almost. I know Godson's only streamed like once or twice, or maybe streamed a few times, but him and Chief Pat, are like the biggest Clash YouTubers, and they really don't stream very often. So I was thinking if I could actually start streaming a lot, I think my streams would become fairly popular. I just really need to up the quality on it. Last night I was trying to stream from my iPhone, and what I was doing was I was trying to stream through Display Recorder, and it was just really weird how it was set up. So yeah, if you can help me to stream, maybe somebody can help me use Reflector or something like that. I'm willing to buy Reflector. I'm probably going to buy it anyways whenever I'm going to buy an iPad mini really soon here, and I'm going to start live streaming off of that. So yeah, just leave a comment if you can help me out with live streaming. I'd really appreciate it if you guys know what to do. I'm kind of a noob with that kind of stuff. I think I'm really good at making these YouTube videos look really nice. Like, the videos are proportioned perfectly. You know, the quality is really high quality. I make sure to record in the highest quality possible and render in really high quality as well. So I think I got the YouTube thing down pat. I just need to work on my live streaming skills, and hopefully I can make a really entertaining live stream with really good quality at some point. I think that would be really awesome. That'd be like a dream for me. And yeah, just leave a comment if you want to see live streams, and if you can help me out with the live streams. You can add me on Skype. My Skype name is KillerLogueHD, and a couple of you guys can add me on Skype if you want to help me out with the live streams. And yeah, I tried to use Reflector before, but it never really worked for me. I don't know why. It just never worked. So in this raid, we're going to get about 650k, maybe a little bit more, give or take. Pretty solid lead there. And we're going to go ahead and skip ahead. Going to go ahead and check out the research lab. And look at the golems. I'd like to get them started to level 4, but I don't have enough dark elixir. So we're going to have to go with the level 3 freeze spells, which is actually a good buff from 5 to 6 seconds. Making the freeze spells actually useful. Before they were only like 4 seconds at level 1. And now once I get them upgraded pretty good, they should be pretty solid. It should be pretty awesome. So looking at this guy's base, basically one thing I've noticed is he has over 6,000 dark elixir. 6,606. Now that's roughly around the cap. So I wanted to go for this guy to see how much I could actually get out of him. Obviously he does have his Inferno towers, and they are like level 3, I think, or no, level 2. Maybe that first, the one on the right is level 1, I think. But they are really, you know, really annoying to go up against with Hog Riders. So what I'm gonna do here is I think I try to spread out my Hog Riders a little bit. I rate this guy really weird. What I do is I try to spread out my hogs and make it easier for me to actually get to the dark elixir drills. I don't really go for 100% or anything crazy like that on this guy. It's pretty obvious that I'm not going to make it past his Inferno towers. With my Hog Riders, I don't have free spells. I only have 2 spells in general. So it's pretty much impossible for me to make it back. And look how bad my Hog Riders just get ate by those Infernos. They don't play nice at all. I'll tell you that right now. They do not play nice. So once again, I'm going to probably try to just spread out some hogs on these outskirt buildings on the left side here, and try to get, once again, his dark elixir drill. Also, I noticed that he does have a lot of buildings over there that are, a lot of collectors that are pretty full, so I'm going to go for those as well. Already I was kind of hoping that my Hog Riders would at least manage to destroy one of those Inferno towers, but they just get completely melted before they even get really even close to those Infernos. These guys are going to make a break for it, but it has so much health and it does so much damage to them, they really didn't even stand a chance. And also this guy actually had a level 3 or 2 or 3 Clan Castle Dragon in there that is going to come out and kind of eat the rest of my guys. So what I'm going to do here is drop another dragon there on the bottom, because his collectors were pretty easy to get from there. So I'm going to go for that, and basically I'm going to let my queen wander around and destroy a couple more buildings. I noticed that she was pretty close to these gold mines and elixir collectors, so I'm going to make sure I go for that. And pretty much after that, I think I'm going to go and end the battle now. I'm going to go ahead and use her ability and hope that she can actually get a little bit of that elixir storage, and she actually is managing to do that. This is actually a pretty solid raid, even though I didn't get all the loot, A and B, even though this guy had a godly base as a Town Hall tenor. Ooh, also, I'm going to go ahead and let these archers break in. Hopefully they can get a little bit of that elixir storage. I think they will. Looks like they're going to make their way in. Nothing. Oh, no, they're going to get melted. Half of them are going to get melted by that Inferno Tower. The other half of them is going to actually stay alive. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and wait for the last 13 seconds. I might as well take this free elixir while it's here. What could it hurt? I was running pretty low after upgrading that free spell anyways. So I figured I might as well go ahead and take this. Every last drop down to the very last second, and then I get the loot bonus as well. So this raid was really, it wasn't even like a 500k raid, but I did get a lot of dark elixir off of it. I think I profited a little bit. It's really hard to profit dark elixir whenever you're using hogs, but I was in Crystal 1, so that bumped it up to over 3,800. So definitely profited a tad bit from there. And anytime you can profit dark elixir, and on top of that you can get regular loot with your hogs, then it's definitely worth going for if it's a fair amount, especially whenever you get a nice loot bonus in Crystal League. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and skip to the next raid. This guy's got over 700k raid before the loot bonus. One thing I noticed is one of his Inferno Towers is dead. What I was hoping was that the other was nearly dead, and that his Expos were nearly dead as well. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to go and drop my Clan Castle troops, and they had some hogs in there. It's going to kind of be a nuisance because it's going to stray off their Clan Castle troops, and we didn't want that because he had a dragon and stuff like that. Fortunately, my Queen stops him from from flying inside the base and just completely annihilating all my hogs. That would have really sucked. One thing about this raid though is I probably should have attacked from the left side, being closer to that Inferno Tower. But luckily it's going to die off before it kills too many of my hog riders, and then we should be good to go ahead and 3-star this guy. I've actually got a few hog riders in the bottom that kind of spread out from those other hogs, and now I got hogs in like 3 different places. So hopefully I won't have to drop any more healing spells, and they should be good to go ahead and 3-star this guy. This guy didn't have too strong of a defense. He only had like level 5 wizard towers and stuff like that. Definitely not the best for a Tunnel 10. I'd recommend you at least get level 7 before you get a Tunnel 10. Honestly, you want to max out your base before you get a Tunnel 10 as much as you can, because that loot penalty is pretty crucial. You got to spend a lot more time skipping and stuff like that. Anyways, this guy had some pretty sexy clan war loot bonus, which is really nice to steal. It's really cool. I like stealing it from their clan castle, and I think it also makes it possible to steal more loot than was ever before. So that's really nice as well. And alright, so we're pretty much wrapping it up on this guy. Gonna go ahead and finish the 3-star really fast. All those last buildings went down at once. And we're still in Crystal 1 here, so we're going to get... Ooh, kill him. That is over an 800k raid. And 2200 Dark Elixir. Really solid raid. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Be sure to leave a like if you did. No music for today. I just want to do full-length commentary for you guys that don't like the music. And yeah, be sure to subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter. It's Killer Luke for the win. Signing out. Peace! And be sure to check out my live stream if I'm streaming. Thanks for watching.
This is a firestorm.